Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. We promise we're not late because there were difficulties. There were technical difficulties.
There was some stuff going on. There was some gremlins tonight.
Google Chrome, man. This time is that.
I'm turning Japanese and I'm turning Japanese. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Oh. Look at that. Stu hadn't caught up. Welcome, Stu. Welcome, Ho Ching Young. Welcome, Masaki. Welcome, Winky.
Oh man, what a day it has been.
I'm
what
exhausted.
a week it has been.
I'm
sure you are, and we're gonna get into why you look like you haven't slept in a month.
And I probably won't sleep tonight.
Oh yeah, you won't.
Oh wow. So tonight, gracious. On that note, we're going to be a little bit shorter, a little more compact show. We have big things to talk about.
Yeah. It's a big show.
It's a big show in a small package.
Very concise tonight. Yeah.
It was cold outside. Trust me, the show looks way bigger when it's not cold outside.
That's right. Didn't shrivel. Yeah, definitely. It's one of those crazy shows, whirlwind, so much to talk about, but you got some stuff that you got to handle right after. So instead of our usual hour and a half format, we're just going to cut it to an hour and then we're just going to go hard, get right into it. What are you drinking?
Oh, drink. Okay. Because of it's kind of
you are going hard.
I'm going hard, baby. It's like no mercy, zero mercy.
Yeah.
This is it. Doing the strong zero. I got another strong. This is the acai strong, and then I got the proper strong zero in the fridge. I am, I'm going all in because I'm taking a taxi. I'm taking a taxi later, so I don't have to drive.
I got the red pill, blue pill from.
Blue pill. Toss the blue pill, man. Don't be a blue pill.
I know. So I got the red pill, blue pill from the Suntory Premium Malts. You know what? I'm just gonna get it over with. I'll drink the blue pill first.
Yeah, drink the blue pill, then wake up to the red pill. Now, as a side note, I have a little bonus food. I cut the top off. I haven't had it yet.
Oh,
takoyaki Cheetos.
That is. I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know how I feel either. I'll tell you this.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Taiwanese Cheetos are sweeter and less salty than American Cheetos. Because you can buy, I got the producers a bag of American Cheetos at Costco, and it was just like, wow, these have a ton of flavor. I'm like, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Taiwanese Cheetos are pretty darn good. So they're actually made here in Taiwan. They have their own, PepsiCo has their own food division here, and it's near the airport. So they have their own production facilities. They do a lot of stuff geared very much toward the market here. Like they have a chicken flavored Cheeto. They have their cheese, which is like a slightly sweeter for the Taiwanese taste. And I saw this one. They always do something strange every once in a while. I was like, oh my God, they got a takoyaki one. It's like, I'm on this, right?
I don't know how takoyaki would be classified as a strange one.
It smells like takoyaki. Strange for Cheetos, right? Because the last time I checked, takoyaki doesn't have any hint of cheese at all in it.
Well, you say that, but you got to come back to Osaka because Masaki took me to this place. Masaki said he had takoyaki for dinner tonight. Masaki took me to this place that he usually goes to. So he's got the classic takoyaki, one with salt, and then one with melted cheese on it.
Okay. All right.
Melted cheese one was pretty fire. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty good.
All right. By the way, hey, Resvan, I see you in chat. All right, I'm going to give this one a shot. Approved. Seafoody, squiddy. Well, I think squid, seafood, generic seafood, octopusy.
Right.
You got smokiness like you get from the bonito flakes, that kind of like that fishy slash.
Yeah, I get that.
It's kind of like the fishy, smoky bonito flakes, and you get a little bit of that brown, that sweet kind of brown sauce on it. These are actually pretty good. I'm gonna say for sure I would grab another bag of these and pound them down. These are actually quite tasty. I would say solid 8.5 out of 10.
Anto, sorry, there's the mini bar is literally empty. the mini bar in my hotel fridge, there's nothing in it. So today, like I said earlier, I'm having the red pill and the blue pill. So this is the blue pill Suntory Premium Malts. And this is the red pill Suntory premium malts. So if you've ever had this generic gold can Suntory, you know that nice rich hoppy flavor it has. This blue one, I think it's more. It's more like a aromatic. Well, it says it's a Japanese ale, but this one is it's got less of that edge to it, less of that hoppy edge to it. It's a little bit more sweet, sweet tasting. Goes down pretty good. Not gonna lie.
That's where I need one of those. Where's my shameless self promotion with that's what she said patch. Damn it. Like the perfect product
Goes
placement.
down pretty good.
Those are
So,
pretty good. That's what she said.
I know you're gonna have big things to talk about.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mine requires
I-
9% of
Yeah.
No, yours
mine's
Okay, the question is-
mine's like
do you want to go first or do we want to make people wait or we just want to just drop the bomb at the beginning?
I'll go first because I know you have way more to talk about. I think you'll have way more to talk about in this episode. Because
Mine's a lot less exciting. I feel like
no, yours. But the thing is, I think yours is exciting because yours is happening in like what? What time is it? Like what? 12 hours?
no, that would be my wheel. Yeah, in exactly 12 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So I'll just go ahead. I'm just gonna say it, ladies and gentlemen. I am now officially, what's the title? Media and International Relations for Lilacs International here in Japan. It has been. It's set in stone. You know, it's set in stone when I update my Facebook info and my LinkedIn.
Oh, your LinkedIn.
So-
you wait. You straight up did LinkedIn?
I
It's
updated
real.
my LinkedIn. It's
If you're
for
on LinkedIn,
real
it's
now.
real.
Yeah, it's for real now. And so I mean, it's no surprise, right? Masaki is a great friend of mine, and when I was here on vacation, running around, taking photos, if you guys probably see my photos of the castle, and having food, hanging out, chilling, doing our show. I did a few consultation gigs, if you want to call it that. Helped them with some
OnlyFans
stuff
vids?
around.
What? Oh man, I
No,
just
no, no, no,
demonetized
no.
this. Damn.
Oh no.
Gosh, we'll cut that out in post.
So doing that, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about what we want to do together, how we want to work together, what the future can look like together. And I think the biggest thing was, it provided me an opportunity to kind of check something off my bucket list, was to be able to live here. Growing up in Asia, especially in the late 80s, the early 90s, mid 90s, when it was like, Japanese culture was like peak. It's peak, and everybody wanted to be part of it. And especially growing up in Asia. You're watching the anime, you're watching Hayao Miyazaki, and Studio Ghibli stuff, and you grow up with this fascination. And for me, I was there. I was in the cultural zeitgeist, and I wanted to be part of it. And then so, ever since the first time I came to Osaka, I think in 13. I just kept on coming back. And then I finally met Masaki, and I was like, it was always like this fantasy up in the air. Wouldn't it be cool to get an opportunity to live here? And then so when I came here after I left, the big prerogative was to see all my friends, which I did, and met many new friends on this short time already. So after that, just we sat down, questions were asked, things kind of happened fast and furious. And, I think we all came to an agreement on a few things,
Well,
and then we just made it happen.
I'm going to jump in here and say, I think they got incredibly lucky that you decided to go there first. I mean, not to blow smoke up your butt, but like when you became a free agent, I guarantee you everybody was like, oh, how do we get Mark on our team? Like, there's not many people in the industry that Mark and I operate in for our day jobs, that are face of company savvy. Like they can actually be the face of representative of a company publicly, that know how to do everything the right way. But not only just that, but also still do the business stuff on the back end too. It's a very, very, very short list. Like, if you look at people in YouTube that are being successful, it's not an easy job because it's a lot more than just what you see on camera. Like Mark standing there, hey, look at this product, right? It's a lot more than that. So I think I knew I was like, it's like, oh, something's gonna happen. I was teasing, we were teasing for a while.
Yeah.
But it basically was like, free agent, who's gonna sign you now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, there was I mean, I'm not trying to say that there were other people just lining up, but of course there was just chit chat here and there, and there's some chatter going back and forth. But I think what made me feel very comfortable was, I know these people, I know these folks, I have a personal relationship with them, and that's why it made me feel so comfortable to be like, yes, I'm in a like, yes,
you and
I'm
I are
loving.
both friends with Masaki. I mean, like,
Of course,
it, like knowing his work ethic, knowing how it is there, and visiting. I visited Lilacs a handful of times myself. It's a great company. It really is. I mean, you could not have ended up in a better spot. And then on top of that, like icing on the cake, like good company, good people. Like there's a lot of great people in that company. A lot.
for sure, there really is.
I haven't seen in years. The third layer is the fact that it's Osaka is the backdrop, right? Like I think you and I have traveled to Japan enough. Like Tokyo is fun, but Tokyo just, I don't know. Tokyo is like an experience, and it's so much fun to go do. But it doesn't ever like call me, be like, oh, you should live here. Tokyo's never like grabbed my soul and said, hey, come here and live. But Osaka has always been like, hey, this one's definitely on the I could live here list. Like for sure. Like when I moved to Asia here, I was flipping the coin between like Hong Kong at the time, here in Taiwan, Taipei specifically, and then looking at Japan. I was just kind of balancing out my options, like where do I want to be for the world of airsoft and things like that. And I settled here for a lot of reasons. I ended up scratching Hong Kong off first, just due to cost of living. Yeah. And here won out because of cost of living. Plus, it's central, and you could travel to all the other places too. But I think I would have been equally excited to be in Osaka. The deciding factor was like, well, which one of the two is it?
Yeah.
And it made sense that a lot of airsoft was being made here. That was the biggest number one reason. But then also there's a lot there too. But it ended up being, well, language was one thing. And then the other thing was like cost of living. But man, you're living the dream, bro. I got to say it.
Yeah, man. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty cool. And so like today it was kind of surreal, like it was, Masaki was such a great help. We went down to the ward office today and got everything all set up and just got my paperwork sorted, got my my residency card sorted, got my stamp sorted,
work visas sorted, all
everything is done.
Governmental junk. Yeah.
We had to go back to the ward office twice. It was not fun.
I remember, you're not just coming to visit. You're actually having to like go and pull a work permit and visas and stuff. Like, hey, I'm going to come here to just visit and do some contract work or whatever for a work visit, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, we got to convert this to like.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't even in the cards. In the cards to like do anything. Like, I literally just like it gave me the grand tour of the new facility. Fantastic, by the way.
Still haven't seen it.
It's oh my god, it's
the new one. I saw the old one a bunch, but not the new one.
It's a big step up from the old one, and the old one was already pretty lit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like. I didn't think about it. It wasn't in my mind. Just I go, I'm here, meeting new people.
Well, you wanted to go. Like when we talked about it, you were like, bro, as soon as I'm free,
gotta go back.
Like I've been dying to go. Like, and for me, for my part a little bit later on, I was hoping, talking to Masaki about routing through, which you guys know what I was gonna be doing anyway. I mean, I plugged it last week. I'm heading to the States, but I was gonna try to route through Japan. Right? I was like, oh, we can run through Japan. It'd be super cool. But then with like the way you have to do testing to go into the States and then come back through here, like, and what if I do test positive and then I'm stuck in there and, I got to it complicated things. So I kicked that off. But yeah. So now we got to all retrain ourselves. Ho Chi Minh says it. Red Wolf Mark, now it's got to be Lilacs or Lilacs. It's Lilacs, by the way, not Lilacs. I always mispronounce it.
It's
Lilacs.
Like the flower, the lilac.
The lilac. Okay, yeah, that's a good way to think. I never really put that.
It's like the flower, yeah.
Yeah, I always
mispronounce it. But yeah, Ho Chi Minh, once you get settled down in Tokyo, come on down, visit us. Masaki said that as well. Come visit for sure, man. We'll hang out. We'll do something. Yeah. We'll do something. And man,
congrats,
helping you with your essay.
God, dude, I'm so jealous. So
freaking
jealous.
Like just so glad. Like it's been like I have to remind myself. I've not been here a full 2 weeks yet.
That was fast, man.
I've not, but it feels like I've been here a month. It feels like I've been here forever.
Yeah, Masaki in chat says, Unagi butter every month was my proposal. He couldn't refuse. Hey, that would be enough. That would be enough for me to be like, U.S. passport? All right, I'm there. I'm expatriating, baby.
Masaki, I thought we were keeping contract details on the DL.
Exactly.
I mean,
You're
come
supposed
on,
to discuss
bro.
contracts.
I don't want people to think I'm cheap, right? You can buy me with food. Yeah. You can. You can. Okay.
Let me scroll back through a thing. Yeah, I didn't know you helped Ho Chi Young with his essay.
I think this was some time ago. I think I bumped into Ho Chi Young one time after finishing at the gym randomly. Actually, he lives where I live, back in Hong Kong, same area. So yeah, good times.
So let me say hi to the people that joined later. We got Anto that jumped in, Luke Riot that jumped in. We got Tactical Starseed Airsoft that jumped in, and Herman just jumped in as well. I think I've got a greeting to everyone at this point.
So, hello.
For those of you just joining, big announcement you just missed. Mark is now officially joining Lilacs in Japan as their media slash international,
something like that.
Yeah.
They gave me some snazzy title. I just, I think they just wanted me to feel good about myself.
Yeah. Title Schmidl, right? You got an awesome job. But all I care about is I want to know which card you have.
Which card? I already picked it out.
Okay, which card on your business card?
I picked it out. So I wanted so I got, guys.
If you don't know, I'll tell a story.
Oh my God.
Lilacs, they're business cards. On the one side, their name and their information. On the back, it's a card from a card game.
So it's like a traditional, kind of like a traditional style, kind of Japanese art. And they have one for each month of the year. And then there's different patterns, different styles for it. And then so what they do is, you start out with 12 and you have another 12 and then you get a few more, a few more, a few less, a few less, and a few less. And it's in brackets. So what it is as you progress through, their company, you can earn points to unlock different business card patterns.
Okay.
And I think this is the coolest thing ever, right?
What Masaki says is called the Hanafuda card.
Yeah. It's I think this is like the coolest thing ever. Like I was like, it's like, dude, it's something so mundane as your business card, and then I think it's pretty cool. It's like something for you to strive for. It's like, oh man, I wanna work harder so I can upgrade to the next pattern. So I chose the cherry blossom pattern because it matches the row that I have on my sleeve. But turns out it's actually plum flowers instead of cherry blossom. But it looked close enough, so I chose that one.
I'm looking at pictures now. I typed in Hanafuda. So and apparently Nintendo made some.
They're really nice. They're legit.
Like original Nintendo playing cards. Actually, Nintendo made some. It looks like, I'm guessing. Original. They were. If I'm reading this right, Nintendo made the Hanafuda card back in 1889, or sooner, even that. So apparently, that's pretty old. It's a typical Japanese company, though. Japanese companies have like 500-year lifespans. I mean, it's like insane. So.
Yeah, for sure. So like it's cool how like everybody knows like, oh man, like you really worked hard to rank up your seniority based on the pattern you have on your business card. So like, you get to rank up and known for you get to it's like a little achievement that you've unlocked that, hey man,
it's internal. So it's kind of like a moment of pride. Like when you get your next level, then like inside the company, people are like, oh, Mark's moving up. Mark's doing good stuff.
God. Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. It's super, super cool. And it's just these small things.
Speaking of small things, I was like, I follow, I'm going to call out your Lilacs on this one. I sent a message to Masaki earlier today. I opened up my IG on my phone. I was like scrolling through and I follow VAR Live, the VR company that does like the VR shooter games. Like,
VR
we
Live,
actually have VAR Live all over Taiwan too. But fun story, met the big boss and his personal assistant in a like
Yeah,
one of
at the Crytek Owners event 2019.
But yeah, it was like one night just went to one like, oh, go check out this thing, and the guy happened to be there. Anyway, so such a real weird random moment. He hands me the card, and I was like, oh, you're the CEO of the company. Nice to meet you. Oh crap. He was there like testing his machine. Anyway, I open it up, I follow him, and they have like the rankings, right? Like regional rankings, seasonal rankings. And the number 2 rank was Lilacs something. And I was like, huh?
Oh, so, yes. So, so we have 2 VR machines on our ground floor, and it's the 2 VR machines that from this company.
VAR Live, yeah, VARBox, I think they're called VAR,
yeah,
VOX.
VR, a VR box, yeah, something like that, or VR Live. One, it's this particular VR company, and then so you're by the end of the season. I mean, if you're top ranked, you win real money. I mean, you're winning, real US dollars.
Like
here.
they're talking like this is like the seasonal championship. It's like a real money prize. They were announcing like the rankings,
global. Yeah,
the regional rankings, and apparently somebody at your company is ranked number 2.
Yes. So the reason why is for Japan, whoever wins Japan, you get I think $5,000 cash monies, and so everybody in the office are super incentivized to go and play because they're there, and then we do some promotions with them, and we do some stuff with them. So it's kind of like as an employee, it's kind of free to play. So we're there, and then some of our guys are there just had the pro AF, like they got the headset on and they're just like working they're eating as fast as they can. And then they're going down.
So as soon as lunch break
VR
hits,
headset in.
As soon as lunch break hits, they're like, "Yo, I'm on this." Like sharpening their skills.
They're getting better, ranking up, so they can get that sweet 5,000 cash monies.
5K, no joke.
Yeah,
plus, it's some serious cred for you guys.
Yeah, man, dude, come on now. Yeah. We have some of the guys on our in the team here that they're pretty legit. Pretty badass video game
it's a shooter game, right? So it's like put the helmet on, it's like zombies and all kinds of stuff comes at you.
Yeah, something like that.
And they also have target range stuff too.
Yeah, the one I see them play a lot is the zombie one. So
yeah, I like Zombie Jailed. I've seen that one. I remember, but it's actually pretty well done, man. It's like, and it's accurate. Like I remember playing it because it's like 3-dimensional, and you can look around, and they're in every angle. You have to really pay attention. They're like everywhere. And if you shoot, like you've got metal railings around you, if you shoot at the rail, it'll like bing, it'll bounce, like it'll deflect the bullet off the rail. Like you have to actually, it doesn't like go through. So it was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed it. But I can see like, man, your shoulders be burning.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
They'd be burning after a while, holding that up the whole time. So there's that.
Yep.
And everybody like
there's that. So
I'm waiting for some
now.
parts. I'm actually getting ready to head out. I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure like I got a guy showing up downstairs to drop off stuff that I'm throwing in my luggage to take with me.
So you're about to head out.
Yes.
What's it looking like?
I'm coordinating I'm trying to get everything, man. I'm like, so I'm bringing some stuff with me, samples, and they're getting dropped off. Actually, something I haven't even told one of like Masaki and you. I got stuff for you guys. It's for something I want to.
Is it the toothbrush holder?
It's No, it's not the toothbrush holder. It's not the toothbrush holder.
Oh, okay.
It's the final sample of something. I want to bring you guys project. Actually, two different ones. Anyway, sorry, we're talking work on our live stream. So I am in less than 11 hours and 50 minutes. Be wheels up. Headed to the States. So I'm heading out tomorrow. Well, I gotta be at the airport a little around the time. So about 12, 13, 14 hours from now. So I am heading stateside. I got all of my testing done. I had my 24-hour PCR test today. I actually, it was so excited. I mean, PCR tests are not cheap at all. And so I actually took the at-home test. So I got like nose graped down one side and then nose graped down the other.
Oh God.
Yeah, and man, when I went there, holy moly, they dug deep. I think they pulled some brain cells out.
Did they stick it like right up to your eye?
Dude, no, it was like straight back. They're like, lean your head back, and it was just like, bye bye, and it was just lost somewhere in just
Oh
back.
man.
I think I felt it hit the back. I think it felt it hit my spine. I was like, wow, and she just kept like, and she didn't even turn it. She was like this. She was like, slow turn. I'm like,
Oh God.
yeah, man. I was like, I was just there. I was like, if I sneeze with this thing in my mouth, my nose. Anyway,
Jeez.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys have gone through this, especially in the West. So,
Man, they're like, okay, we're gonna go this far deep.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty dang sure it was this deep. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like,
Oh yeah.
like about right there, because your nose connects to your throat. So I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it does go back that far, like legit. So, so I got that done. Got all my stuff done. All my paperwork done. Oh, because I got all my travel doc shots, all that garbage. So heading there, I'll be in the States for about a month or so. And come back here, do the quarantine thing. Got a lot of travel, a lot of trips. And now that you've made your announcement, the double announcement is I will be officially seeing you on 2 separate occasions.
That's right.
While we're there. So we're going to be meeting each other, and we're going to keep them secret for now. I'll say this. We're going to meet each other in Chicago, Illinois, and Phoenix, Arizona. I'll generalize everything. So Chicago, Illinois, Phoenix, Arizona, we're going to actually meet up. Chicago will be our first meet. Phoenix will be the second. I'm feeling some Chicago dogs. I'm feeling a little Chicago-style pizza. I'm feeling maybe some Italian beef sandwiches. You know, something in our future here is. That's my worst crappy Italian.
Chicago. We're gonna have some Chicago pizza.
Dogs. Yeah, Chicago. We're gonna have that, and then the next time, some Sonora hot dogs, Sonora dogs in Phoenix. What's Phoenix known for?
Yo, man, we gotta have some Mexican food down in Phoenix or something.
We need to have some legit. I'm talking legit. I'll be in SoCal, so I'm gonna get some SoCal Tex-Mex. But I'm looking forward to some like Phoenix, like legit, like killer street tacos, or just some something like,
or some legit, like maybe like central Mexican food, just outside of just the taco
Sonora
stuff, right?
like Sonora,
Sonora and stuff.
Oh my god, I'm looking those freaking like flaming hot green chili sauce.
Oh yes. Oh my god, yes. All the yes.
Oh wait. Yes. Is Phoenix? I think Hatch chilies are a little further east, like Texas areas, Texas area. When they do the Hatch are pretty mild though. Dude, last time I was in El Paso, I found this taco place. Oh, the taco place.
Was it Tex-Mex or it's real Mex?
It was 80% Mex, 20% Tex. It was like it leaned more on the Mex side. Now, okay, that was one place. I actually went to 2 places, and they were legitimately awesome. So one was like Tex-Mex-ish. And the other one was like literally like I had to brush off my Spanish. I was like, hi. And they looked at me. I'm like, habla inglés? And they're like, And they're like, un poco. I'm like, okay. Hola. I was like, Iga. Just go to, I switched to Mandarin there. So we would.
I believe it, man. Like I don't know. There's some random moments where my brain wants to do a brain fart and speak Spanish to people here. I'm like,
man, when I
Japanese.
But I know when I'm here, when I first moved here, it's funny we say that because when I first moved here, my brain, when I would run out of words, my brain would default to Spanish instead of like I would go Mandarin and then like Spanish would jump out. I was like, oh, sorry, it's like I don't know why the Spanish would come out of me, but anyway, I found like legit like they were making like home rolled corn tortillas and flour tortillas in the back. They had a little tortilla machine and they were cooking them, and then they like putting them on the little and they'd bring them out fresh. They just kept feeding, and then the meats. They had the tacos de lengua, the tongue taco. Oh my gosh, that marinated beef tongue. So we got to find some really good. That was the Mex place, like the legit like mom or grandma, the abuelita in the back, cooking the proper tech. I can't wait for that.
Oh, yes. Oh my God.
There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that.
Nothing at all. Luke. So I guess I really won't call it like an event tour, but like we're really going there for work, to be honest. Both you and I, you know, we're going there. We got some things we gotta settle, and do over there, like some pretty big things on the horizon that we gotta go and do.
Our two things we're crossing paths on are something that I've been working with Masaki, and it's awesome that you're getting added in on this. I'm so happy about it. Something Masaki and I've been working on for a while, that kind of works with how we both have some overlap in our day, like what we do, day jobs, and some of the stuff we do. I kind of want to keep it secret just to make it more exciting and all that. But we're going to be putting out some, bottom line is this, we're going to be putting out some amazing, really cool airsoft content that is not something that you've seen before. We're going to be able to go to places that, and give you some insight on places and people that normally airsofters don't have like a lot of access to. So
this is not a flex. It's just it just happened to, things just kind of turned out this way. It just worked out to do this, because like, you know, when I got here, I was going to go back to see my family anyways. You know, there was a US trip for me in the books anyways,
right? And that's what we're going to try to plan, because you're one state over. So I'm like, well, heck, man, we're only a state away. We can find a way to make somehow between our paths crossing, we can find, like, you meet in Texas, we can meet in Chicago, somewhere like that. Cause so all those things. How long are we stay in the US? I'm there for 1 month. How long are you going to be in the States?
I'm going to be there about 3 weeks. Okay. I go a week after you, I think. So I'm going to be here during the Japanese Golden Week. Yeah.
You follow in on so I'm leaving out tomorrow. You follow in, I think, on the 9th.
Yeah, I'm flying out on the 9th. So I will be here during Golden Week. So that's gonna be great. Cool. I'm gonna be taking photos for you guys and showing some stuff. I'll be filming my vlog as well. So, you know, again, I got some great photos. Again, it's good to have this thing.
Yeah, proper camera.
Yeah. I have some great photos on my phone and everything set. I will be sharing it to the group real soon. And then we'll be doing some more food shots and food pics and so on. So stay tuned. It's coming.
Yeah, make sure.
Video wise, I'm waiting for, I gotta upgrade my hardware, man. My poor computer. I was editing a 6-minute vlog. Took me 2 hours to export.
So what we'll do is this: when we're together too, Mark and I are gonna do some vlogging. So we'll probably cover, because when we get to these cities, we got to drive a little bit. We're gonna have like time together. We're gonna do some meals. It's gonna be your crew and my crew. The producer will be with me on this one. So you finally get to meet the producer in real life.
Hey.
Yeah. So and same with Masaki. So we're gonna do some vlogging. We're gonna actually have the camera. We're gonna like kind of give you guys a little bit of insight on what we're doing. We're trying to do more of that here on this channel as well as our other channels. So if you're not following our socials, definitely want to jump on that if you want to kind of get a little more in. And we're like, here we make it more intimate. So if you're following us here, you're going to see a little more of, you know, personable. On the other stuff, maybe a little more on the professional kind of side. So, but it's gonna be exciting, man. I'm excited because you and I get to freaking work together again. How long has it been?
It's been like 3 years.
Like the last time I came to the Ribble Studios and we did that.
No, we did some stuff during the Crytek Owners event.
Yeah, we did. Crytek Owners,
so,
I guess
like,
the last time
2019 was the last time we worked together. So 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, craziness. So what we'll do, Luke, is we'll probably just update y'all like where we're gonna be. I mean, we're gonna have it's gonna be a lot of this.
Yeah, because you like for your trip, you're doing personal and you have your business and stuff. Now that you're following, because I know, talking to Masaki for so long, I know his travel path, right? So I know you're gonna probably stay pretty tight on that. So his travel path goes this way, my travel path's going this way, and then we have like a crisscross in Chicago, and then we crisscross in Phoenix, and that's going to be our trip. So we're gonna have 2 intersecting cities at the same time. We'll have like about a day and a half each in those cities.
Are you going to be in SoCal at the same time we are?
I don't think there's overlap in SoCal for us. I'm going to be in SoCal prior to Phoenix. I think you guys will be in SoCal post.
Yeah.
True. That's like, because my like Phoenix is toward the end of the trip for me. I've only got a few days left, and then I'm out. So,
but yeah. So if again, we'll be updating everybody, like, you know, where, you know, dates, times. If you guys are close, and you know, we'll see if we'll do something. I don't know. even if maybe some of you guys want to drive out and you're all close enough, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Whether it's in Arizona or, down in Chicago. So
yeah, or even in like even in SoCal for me, like independently, because I know Mark will be there and I'll be there independently. I have probably more time in Nashville, Tennessee, because that's where my family is. I'll be in Georgia. I'll have some chunk of time there. So for those that want in the Georgia area, I know you're there. I know. I'll list the day I'll be at the kind of the big three shops. I'll run by. I haven't even talked to these guys. I'm a surprise junkies. If anybody's watching for junkies, hey, I'm going to come by. So junkies, Airsoft Atlanta, well, Tokyo Armory in Atlanta. So Airsoft Atlanta's storefront, and then which is Tokyo Armory, and then I'll also be at SS Airsoft with Steve and the crew there. I will give you an idea. I'm sure if you follow any of their socials, like Steve and all them will be promoting. Atlanta will be promoting Tokyo Armory and Junkies. I don't know. I'm probably just roll by and say hi and introduce myself again. It's been a long time since I've seen those guys.
Yeah.
But that, and then Nashville, I'll be around. I will be at Nashville Airsoft on one of the weekends. Let me check the date. Let's see. Oh, I'll be at Nashville Airsoft on this Saturday, the 30th. So if you guys want to come by, I'll be at Nashville Airsoft on Saturday the 30th.
He will be in Nashville Airsoft on Saturday.
Yeah.
Just let that sink in. Not next month, but just in a few days.
This weekend.
This weekend.
This weekend.
So I'm gonna have the red pill. Hang on.
Go for it. I'm finishing up my purple pill. I'm gonna go grab my green pill in a minute. Or did I get yellow? I can't remember. One of the two.
So this one is called the Gran Aroma. And I think so the last one took a little bit of the edge off the hops and was a little sweeter. So this one is a little less sweet, but very smooth. So definitely, again, took the edge off of the really hoppiness of the gold can. But yeah, I think this one is a little bit better than the blue one. The blue one is a little bit more
red
sweet.
Pill is always the way to go.
Red pill is the way to go. So yeah, we'll let you guys know where we're gonna be. When I'm in SoCal or like making my way there, I'll post it up on my socials as well. Just follow me on IG is probably the best way to do it. It's just easier for me to post an IG story, say, hey, I'm going to be where at what time. So if y'all there,
I'll be doing the same thing. I'll have stops at like e-bike. I'll pick a few other shops around, maybe some of their outposts. I'll be running by. Well, Mega Store doesn't have a storefront, so I got to run by there. I'll be also briefly by AEX in Torrance. I'll be down there. So Airsoft Extreme. And like I said, there'll be other ones I'll add to my list while I'm running around. So
yeah, I think like location wise, we may have a few down in SoCal that we overlap. So we'll see what we do. Yep. And as for the show, I think we'll try to do it as much as we can when we're there.
Yeah, we'll still do a virtual show because you'll be somewhere, I'll be somewhere. We'll try to get on and keep this thing going for sure. Yeah, Ho Chi Young, by the way, I saw you write that earlier. We can kind of address it, I guess, here in a few minutes. Why not? I mean, I don't mind.
We'll cap it in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
will be
about
1
10
hour.
minutes.
So,
about 10 minutes or so, we'll address that.
So that's our travel plans, and we'll still try to do the show. Even if I was thinking, even if we do something just kind of pre-recorded.
It could be pre-recorded. We could probably do a show together. I'm thinking that night we're done in Chicago, we'll have the opportunity to do something pre-recorded.
Yeah.
I know I don't know when you're getting in Chicago. Are you flying in with Masaki on the same flight? Okay, yes. So you'll be in late-ish.
Yeah.
So
if anything, we can cut on the way back to Chicago.
Yeah, because I get in like an hour before you do. At the airport, and I'm gonna grab the vehicle for all of us. So I got a monster, buddy. I got a first time driving a Suburban in a long time, man. I'm used to all the cars here in Taipei. I got a Suburban or Tahoe, whichever one they're gonna give me. So
something big. Yeah, but we'll do something even if it's pre-recorded. We'll if it's pre-recorded, we'll try to get it published at the same times that we usually are, so it would feel like it's live, it's not.
We'll post like a handful of vignettes and shorter stuff that we do as we travel along. Maybe our vlog will kind of replace it for the next few weeks, but I think we're gonna try to do our best. We might, if we change the time we stream, we might do some impromptu streams just using our phones literally and here. If we change the time we stream, then we'll update you. We'll try to do we'll do a post here on the channel. We'll make an announcement. We'll talk about it next week or something. We'll make sure you're aware of when we're making our changes. So
and I'll make sure I post it to the Facebook group as well. You know, as soon as we know we have any details. Again, I'm gonna do the IG page for it soon, but I just want to kind of let things kind of marinate a little bit more first, because I want to at least get our YouTube side up. Maybe we're less than 50 people, 50 subs away from 200. I think 200 would be a good time for us to kind of just start an IG page. So, you know,
I think we're starting to finally get content. I think what's going to really change the content strategy is once we start doing our food stuff that we talked about. I know we teased it, but we've all been landlocked. You're finally in Osaka. You started doing your vlogs already. I'm going to be stateside. When I come back, I can do little vignettes of, instead of just showing you takoyaki Cheetos on the channel, I can take you to a Family Mart here and take you down the snack aisle so you can see what we got. Or
I can take you guys down Dotonbori, you know. And the thing is, I would love to do. I can do that now, but for something like that, you know, I need some hardware with a little bit more juice, because, you know, dude, it's 4K. Okay. So there's no point for me to, you know, no point for you guys watching to, you know, commit 10, 15, 20 minutes of your life to something that's not the best quality that we can give. At least that's my point of view. So, you know, bear with us for a little bit, you know, and that's going to come as soon as at least my part is done. And then you're going to film when you're in the US anyway. So yeah, we're going to start rolling out some stuff in the next couple of weeks. And so I think everybody's happy it's going to happen. And so I think we're good. I think we're Gucci on that one. So you want to talk about AI?
Why not?
I know it's a hard dive. It's a hard, like, what?
Yeah, they hit the brakes, you know, like the meme where the car just takes the hard exit. Let me go grab a refill on the drink, and then we'll talk about AI.
Okay.
You entertain everybody. I'll be right back.
I'll set it up, right? So a lot of you may know there's a company called Airsoft Innovations. And Airsoft Innovations, for the longest time, has indeed innovated a lot in the airsoft space. Recently, they launched such products as the 40 mic and the master mic, grenades, Moscart shells, and with their most recent invention being a semi-auto-ish shotgun called the Flak 5 and Flak 10. So I caught him up in who the hell AI is.
So Navarre just did a video on using the Flak 10, which is interesting. Jetstone 1 before 2. It's a product that actually exists in the wild. I will give you everything I know factual, and then we'll let you decide from there. I don't want to destroy. Okay. Owner of AirAI, which is Airsoft Innovations. I've known Carlton for years. I mean, we know everybody knows everybody in this industry, right? If you work here. Known him for many, many, many years. Brilliant guy. I mean, he brought us basically for the airsoft crowd the first working airsoft, like actual airsoft grenade, right? That's actually functional, the Tornado. Some troll devices like the what was that called? The Master Mic and the 40 mic. The 40 mic, the Master Mic was the dial back version. The 40 mic was the full on ripping. Like, I don't want to get, for those of you who aren't airsofters, I don't want to bore you. But he made some really neat innovations in our industry. Like, he actually went out of his way and created very, very unique and new products. So this new one came out. He's got a huge, long history of making all these really neat products. I mean, he's been around for like 12, 15 years, right? Selling this stuff. Like, at least it's been 12 or 15. I did videos on his, like a lot of the different tornado grenades and the burst grenades and all that. I mean, I've done multiple videos on his products, and for years, like you go back 6, 7 years on my channel, and you'll see stuff. 8 years, 9 years, 10. I think the podcast we were talking about the Tornado, like before we became video format. So this goes way back. I mean, to the back of my professional career. So. They've got a long history of making fantastic stuff, talking about it, creating it, and delivering it. But something happened. I don't know what, don't know how, no clue. There's 3 guys that I think are professionally behind that company. Carlton, Jonathan, I forget the third guy's name. Anyway, and they've always done everybody right. But something happened with this project. I don't know if it's because of the beer bug, change supply chain issues, if legal issues, who knows? It could be a million. I don't want to speculate.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, they were taking pre-orders. They've only built a handful of these things because they were building them kind of like in-house in Canada. This device, it was cool. It worked. They showed it working. There are YouTubers out there actually own these, and I've talked to them like, this thing really works. Like, yeah, it's awesome. It's freaking great, right? And people were seeing it like, this is truly, legitimately awesome. So it wasn't vaporware. It was a real product, an absolute real product. But whatever happened, they just, I guess maybe the project went over budget. I'm not trying to give them 1,000 excuses to get out of this because I don't know what happened. I mean, it's
right.
There's a million reasons for a business to go wrong. But whatever that reason may be, the delays. Where's my order? Shops were putting in cash deposits.
In full.
In full. They were asking, and saying the company, I know for a fact, was asking, because I've seen the chat logs, I've seen the emails with my own eyes. These companies were asking for payment up front. You want to order one, you do a full deposit up front. As a customer, if I was going to go on the website, AirAI, and I order one, you paid in full up front. And then people are like, well, it's been 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months past the due date. Where's my product, right? 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, right? Shops. I know shops that have spent well north of $10,000, $15,000 or more.
US dollars,
yeah. Each. And I know multiples that have. Shops that have spent $6,000, $8,000, $5,000. There's multiples that have spent, like I said, north of $10,000. Yeah. Healthy north of $10,000. Paid in full up front. Not half deposit, not 25% deposit, not 10% down, but 100% payment up front. And then the emails from the shops I have discussed this with became less and less and less, from AirSoft Innovations to the point where they just didn't answer emails. They didn't answer social. They didn't answer anything. That's usually a bad sign.
Yep. Great ghosted.
Yeah, you're getting ghosted, right? So the result so far has been they kind of published something saying that due to concern like the beer bug and the world, all this stuff out of their control, the project's indefinitely delayed. And that's it. But it feels like they're dead. If you follow social media, there's a published official document of their eviction notice of their office for non-payment of rent. That's out there. I've seen it. You can find it on social. There's public knowledge. Info. Yep, with the 3 owners' names listed at their actual address. People have gone by there and said it looked empty, and then this thing appeared. So it looks like they're just dead. It's a shame that they didn't. To me, it's frustrating they didn't communicate. Yeah. With the shops, because I feel like you can make mistakes. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's a pride thing, and in business. I am one mistake away from screwing up my company every day. And any business owner is one mistake away, knowing or unknowing, from tanking their business. Yep. Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. We all are. So I'm in the same boat. I'm like, I understand, but you can't ghost your customers. You definitely can't ghost your customers that you've taken their money.
Yep, that's correct. It's just so, I mean, let's just forget about business ethics for a moment. We work in a very small community, very small industry. Everybody knows each other. Everybody has a certain degree of a personal relationship with so many of these companies that you know about. And when someone does something like this, it's very difficult for anyone to take personal feelings out of it, right? Like, everybody knows each other. The least you could do, if you were, as what you said, if AI was in maybe some legal troubles and maybe they couldn't speak about all the specifics, well, couldn't you ask your lawyer to draft something up that's within the boundaries of what you can say? At least let people know, okay, hey, we have to take this money in first because we gotta do XYZ. And we can't be too specific because we're going through certain court proceedings. Right. I think in that sense, so many of the people in the industry, shops, you know, retailers, distributors, channel partners will have a better time standing on your side and sympathizing with you or empathizing with you. Hell, they may even increase their order volume just to help you. That's something that my former employer actually discussed was, look, we know that they're in a hard time. Is there something we can do? Red Wolf, is there something Red Wolf could have done
and this is
to order
the thing.
more stuff?
You could say,
right?
hey, look, I've come up with this project. It's fantastic. I was going to try to make it in-house, but it just, I can't scale it. Like we got too many orders, but I'm trying to scale and I don't like, I've always been a shop that did it this way and I'm trying to make it go this way and I don't have experience to it. The hardest thing I think for anybody to say in this world and something that I constantly am working on myself is I don't know. Can you help me? Mm-hmm. It's not losing your power. It's not losing your authority. It's not losing whatever. It's understanding the limits of what you're good at and what you're not. And when you realize, you look at a situation that, hey, you know what? This is beyond the scope, or I can use better language. This is beyond my ability.
Yeah.
I need to hire somebody or talk to somebody or get somebody involved that is better at me at doing this thing. Right?
Yep. So true.
That's where I'm guessing the breakdown is. And like I said, the communication piece too. You hit a great point, Mark. Like, look, hey, go to the shops. Like, look, guys, hey man, I took your money. I've been in this. I'm working my butt off here. I'm trying so hard. Mm-hmm. We've hit walls on other projects. Our regular operating expenses have eaten up that money because supply chain issues, right? Which we've all dealt with. Like everybody's dealing with supply.
Absolutely.
I deal with
absolutely
months longer getting like 6 months, almost a year or too long to get my stuff in some cases. But anyway, I get it, right? And the shops are going to get it. They all understand, like anybody, your customers, hey, can you help me out? You know, can you put some money in? I can give you a discount on this. You can work a way, right? There's always a way. And yeah, you're going to get yelled at for sure. There'll be 25%. They're going to go call your mother horrible names, right? But there's going to be 25% they're going to help you. And the other 50% are going to understand.
Especially when you're dealing with people that have already been invested into whatever you're doing. Right. Like I'll use my former employer as an example. The discussion when it came back was, yes, we're disappointed. But why didn't someone reach out to us and let us know like what we could have done? Was there an extra order we could have made? Was there a little bit of something we could have, maybe we could have pushed their products more? Maybe is there something,
because your old employer's in Hong Kong, can we move? I know you want to do production in Canada, but can we find a production partner here where we can take what money you have left and cut the cost of production in half? Or at least by 30, 20, 30, 40%, right? So there's always a solution if you ask for help. Because I mean, like you said, if somebody's already invested their money and if I put my money into this project, right? I'm like, well, I have two choices. One, it just fails and I don't get my money back. Or two, I help you and it stands a chance of not failing. The small chance of it not failing is always better than the guaranteed loss of everything. So I don't know. It's unfortunate because it's such a great company. And again, I'm on the outside looking in. I do not know the intimate details. This is just our potential solutions we've offered here are just purely based on speculation. Yep. The publicly available facts were the first part that I stated. I just feel really sad for the guys there because they've given so much, cliche, innovation. They really have to this industry.
They have
and
been
they're gone.
Innovative.
And they're gone. Yeah. And they've done so many things that are really moved the bar forward. Controversially or not. I mean, they built some crazy stuff, but and you still want to see that in any industry, right? I mean, you look at guys like Tesla, right? They're making everybody mad, but I mean, they push through. I mean, obviously here's a guy who started PayPal, right? So I mean, it's not like he was hurting for cash when he kicked off Tesla, but it's not great, but sometimes there's a lot of pain, right? The first Teslas were trash. The finish was garbage on them. Like they're fit together, like none of the body panels even fit, right? But now
They're
look
still
at
not that good.
but they're better than the rest, you know? I mean, you got to give the guy some credit. He's made.
Well, yes, of course. Like I'm not an Elon hater, 100%.
No, he's
but
made
I just
electric
don't
car.
like Tesla.
But I know, but what he's done is pushed an industry forward, right? To think differently. And we need people that push industries forward. And we've lost one in our the industry that you and I both live in. Somebody who's constantly pushing the envelope, whether you like it or not. Like I said, you're not an Elon hater, but there's a lot of haters out there. There are a lot of people out there that were haters of this company because of the controversial products they were creating. Very akin to like Tesla. So I'm using the Tesla thing. Like you got the competitive company, competitors like, oh, you're doing this all garbage. Why are you doing it this way? Right? They're trash talking them. And you got some people, the customers are like, oh, why are you doing this? Right? And all that kind of stuff going on. But at the end of the day, good or bad, innovation changes things and moves things forward. And to lose something like that, it sucks. Like you don't want to lose. You need a Tesla so everybody else can make their better electric cars, right? Like you can have the Rivian truck. You can have like
the Lucid Air.
Exactly.
The Lucid Air is so beautiful, and it pains me to say that about an electric car. But anyways, well, it's been a fast and furious episode.
What a way to end it, man! Look at the car pun.
Yeah, what a way to end it.
Look at the car jokes.
Yes. Guys, so happy that you guys are here with us on this kind of whirlwind episode. It's Golden Week here in Japan, starting officially on Friday. So Thursday is the last work. It's that last work day. So we're gonna be doing some stuff. I'm gonna be cleaning my apartment. Excitement.
I'm gonna be seeing my family for the first time in 2.5 years.
Hey, nice.
My sis, my mom, my dad, my nephew, my niece. I mean, I miss all those, man. I miss everybody. My brother-in-law. They're all. I miss them all. Like, so I'm super excited to get there and get back. I mean, I can't believe I haven't set foot in the States in like 2.5 years.
Same thing. I can't believe I'm for the first time in 3 weeks. I'm gonna see my niece for the first time. She's gonna turn 3.
Wow. Like, it's funny. It's like I feel like I'm sending money home because I pay my U.S. taxes every year. I'm sending money home. I'm like, who am I sending? Where's the money? I'm not even using the services. Like, literally, I'm not even in the country. I'm like sending money. But you got to. By the way, if you're a U.S. citizen, by the way, you're always taxed for the rest of your life, no matter where you live. Period.
Yeah.
Only country on the planet that does that. But yeah, so I'm super excited to get back. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'll put some videos up for you guys and gals. I'll try to get. I mean, we can live stream on here. We are unlocked for live streaming, right? Yeah. Well,
yes.
We're unlocked for like the phone based one.
I would imagine so.
Okay.
We'll do something. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, I maybe just throw some live streams up. You can throw some live streams up. Just get on when we can. We'll just do some vlogs. If I get some cool food in the States, we'll do it. If I find some good places, I'll just do some little 30-second, 1-minute little shorts type stuff and just toss it up there.
Jono, Bumpkin's gonna see you either at Tokyo Armory or Junkies.
Okay, cool.
So get some selfies and then send them to me. That I can post them up on our Facebook group.
So Bumpkin,
we love
Bumpkin. I'm looking at. So for that, let's see. I go there. I'm there. Second, we gotta do the show on Monday the 2nd. We're gonna do the show together, right? Yeah. So we'll do the show that morning. I'm thinking Tokyo or Junkies will be the 2nd through the 4th. I will hammer the days out of May. Somewhere in the 2nd and the 4th. I'll get you the exact date on that. Probably the 3rd is what I'm thinking. So I'm leaning toward May 3rd, and then we'll do that. So
Sounds good.
I'll make sure I let them know, and we can get social up. You get mine. As soon as we're gonna do a show on the 2nd, so I'll tell you exactly when I'm gonna be there on the 2nd. If you join us on that show, I'll probably so 1 week from now, just make sure you're watching, and we'll have it covered.
For sure. Well, hey, thanks everybody for watching. All of you guys have been so cool showing up tonight. So excited for what's coming down in the next couple weeks. John, anything you want to say before we wrap things up?
No, man, I'm excited to kind of get back home, man. I mean, but more than anything, man, I'm excited for you. Holy crud!
Thank you.
Ended up.
Thank you
ended up at the best place you could have landed on your feet.
I think so too.
With great people. I mean, Masaki, Nomura-san, all the rest of the crew there. Like,
Yeah.
you got it, you man. I wouldn't say I'm jealous. It's envious. That's the correct word. I'm envious.
Well, I one day when I finally move on from Japan, I can finally take that thing on my bucket list and check it off. Done it. You know, and that's the most important thing.
Yep.
The only thing now that's missing is the producer.
The producer, man.
Producer got to get here too. Soon. Producer got some things she got to sort out.
Next week, are we going to get you out of this hotel room?
Well, I kind of got no choice.
Okay, good.
I gotta
so
check
we
out.
get to see your place then.
Yes. Next week
you.
will be my apartment. We'll be streaming from my apartment.
Nice. All right. Looking forward to it.
All right, man. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. John, will safe travels.
Hey, thank you, man.
And
enjoy this rest of this week, Golden Week. I'll keep you updated. I'll send you what I can as I go.
For sure.
But and for everybody else, have fun, take care of yourselves, and
stay